Hello everyone, welcome back to E2E Extended. So last episode we made the nanosuit. It's very cool and green. And we also decked ourselves out in baubles from Botania. We also have a jetpack, by the way. It's very good at going up and down, not so much horizontally. And we're also making UU matter using the fabricator. And you may have noticed since then I've moved everything. Everything is nice and plugged in, and it's much less messy outside. I actually had to move the farm and the ethylene setup to over here. It's directly under the machine room, and I added another window, and it looks so good. I probably will start spamming windows. It makes it look so much better, less plain. Like, look at this building compared to the main one. It's so cool. Now that this chunk is free, I think I will be moving Botania over there. It seems like a nice place to do it. And I think this whole outside area will be a sort of like courtyard. I think that's a cool idea. None of it's built yet though. All the reinforced stone will be going, eventually. And last thing, I made the biome finder, and that completed conflicts too. And this time this quest actually worked. Look at all the chunks I can load. 25, and I can claim 150. So it seems if you fix it the first time, it should work for all the others. So that's nice. Okay, so in today's episode, I would like to start thermal. I've been talking about this for like 5 episodes, but I'm yet to start it. So in the thermionic fabricator, 2 osmium blocks, 2 blocks of void crystal, that is just secretly coal. I have tools machine frame, actually additions machine frame, and a device frame, which is just tin and copper. Super cheap. And the last 2 items are heavy engineering block, we've made this before, and basalt sediment, which I've heard you're supposed to do it this way first. This should be the easiest way. Molten salt and basalt from IC2, which I think is just the funny lava. Cooled down. The ho-ho lava? I don't know. And the molten salt is just salt in a melting crucible, and salt is secretly free. It's just water. So I think I'll gather everything, except the basalt sediment, and then we'll start doing this. It's a weird rabbit hole. Okay, that was easy. So first thing we should probably do is the melting crucible. It doesn't look that bad. It's like very doable. Most of it's just steel, and we need a bunch of salt. But you can actually do this infinitely, I'm pretty sure, because you can do this. And then dupe it more. There we go. Infinite salt. Wow. We did not need that much. At all. But there we go. That's the salt part done. So I think I'll gather everything for the melting crucible. Steel barrels, scaffolding, pipe, external heater, redstone block, light block, and some slabs. It's on the cheaper end of immersive engineering stuff, so shouldn't take that long. There we go. That was really easy. There are quests for these, but they're all behind the improved blast furnace for some reason. So I guess we won't get those right now. So I think I'll put this over here somewhere, like right here. I know there's a way to project this, but I never do that. I don't really want to. This is more fun. Super simple one. Ta-da! And we can plug it in. That's fine. This doesn't actually have a GUI. That's quite interesting. We just have to put salt in the blue thing. This one, and then this is output. I might spin this around real quick. It's in a really awkward place. Like this way by 1. So power is over here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. There we go. Much better. So fluid output, item input. I wonder if it auto inputs. I don't really know. So wooden crate on here, and melt some salt. Yeah, I don't think it does auto input. There we go. That should be working. Yes. I guess we'll use a barrel, but it is molten salt. Yeah, I don't think that works. Understandable. Put it in a tank. There we go. That is unbelievably loud. Well, that was easy. Now we have to do the other end of it, basalt, from IC2. So we have to mess around with Pahoho lava, which is supposed to be made this way, with the liquid heat exchanger. I've done this before, but it was confusing, so I might have to do some reading. The quest for it is down here, so we're going to need a fluid cell first. There we go. Okay, how does this work? So liquid heat exchanger, 10 heat conductors, something to generate heat, and that should just work. Everything seems pretty cheap. For heat, I think I'll do the Stirling generator, since we already have one of these left over. Okay, I think we're ready. So how does this work? Wait, I think the heat exchanger generates heat, and the Stirling generator generates power from that heat. So this should be fine. It has a place for the power to go. The fabricator is running, so I think it'll go straight to there. So heat conductors, lava in. No? How do we put lava in? Maybe fluid cells or something. Probably. So I think we're actually cooling down the lava into Pahoho lava, or whatever it's called. Yay! That works. So I have one Pahoho lava. Can it go quicker? There we go. For some reason a bat box worked, but now everything's full. I don't know why it's just not going to the fabricator. It should, right? There we go. Yay. Okay, so this is pushing power into the bat box, which is then pushing power into the fabricator. So it's actually working now. I guess the cables need to be on like push or pull, whatever that one is. But this seems to be actually working. Oh, it was a submit. Give me back my bucket. Well, it does give us basalt, which is what we needed. I think it's just cooling it, but I'm not too sure to be honest. Let me place it down and see what it does. Ow. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this turns into basalt. Eventually. Maybe water helps. It's basically free, so no harm in trying. Oh yeah, that just works. Takes forever to mine though. Yay. So now we just have to fire the molten salt at basalt using the chemical thrower, and this looks not that bad. Yeah, this is the only expensive thing, it seems. But we have a spare one. That's nice. There we go. Okay, so how does this work? How do I fill it? Maybe do this? Yeah. Whoa! This is awesome. Okay, that's everything. That was easier than I thought. Everything went well. And I think it's 6 glass or 6 sand. You also get 2, so that's pretty good. Yay! Thermal expansion. What do we even want from here? Probably the pulverizer for easier byproducts. And the alloy smelter too, I imagine. Yeah, the induction smelter. But I will take a break here, and we can start thermal when I return. Okie dokie. So I don't really know what we're supposed to do in thermal. So I think I'll take a look at Ender.io, the next gate, and see what that requires. It will give us a hint, probably. Infinity bimetal. We can technically do that right now. Titanium alamide, we have that. Lawmite. This is actually everywhere, in the end, I think. Yeah, I might have mined some of this. Yeah, 600. That was from one vein, by the way. They're in massive clumps. So everything isn't a problem except hardened cell frame. This requires the empowerer, concrete, steel, mechanism, invar, energy cell frame, which we can do right now anyway. Okay, so does it even need thermal? Well, I guess it needs the machine frame, and that's about it. So I guess I just do the machines I was saying earlier, pulverizer and induction smelter. I'm pretty sure we can do all of this. Oh, except emerald gears. We need the compactor with the gear augment. And we also need rosin for the induction smelter, and that requires a few machines itself. So we do actually need quite a lot of machines. So let's say 2 compactors. One for gears, one for plates. Then the pulverizer. Then the machines for rosin, so fractionating still. And a boreal extractor, probably. The sawmill method sucks, I remember. So we'll be doing this, with I guess a spruce tree. That's the most. And then after all that, the induction smelter. So 5 machine frames and 1 device frame. And that should be able to make everything we want. We might want a fluid transposer too though. I'm sure we're going to need it. I'll have a look. Yes we are, for this cell frame, which is used for this one. And the advanced rocketry stuff, and even further too. Yeah, so absolutely so. Anything else we want? Magma crucible? This might be the same as the melter though. Do we really need it? I don't think so right now. Okay, that seems to be it. So 6 machine frames, 1 device frame. I think I'll start off by making those. It's way easier to make everything at once. It also gives us a free one over here. And a conversion kit. I'm not sure I'll use that. So we're 3 out of 6. So we just need 2 more of these crafts. Alright. I'll get to work. It should be pretty easy now. We have the sediment. The hardest part is probably the RF Tools machine frame. I should probably do a bunch of this at once. It always takes forever. Oh. Hurry up. The rest were done in like a minute. That one took like 3. 25 is good for a while though. There we go. Oh, fluid cells are amazing. Wait, what? Void crystal is black quartz, not coal. I was so confused. I don't think I've even processed any black quartz. We have like 33. Yeah, it's not even enough. I've not been mining it. I'll very quickly mine like a stack. It is pretty common. I just didn't know it was useful, so I've been completely ignoring it. Finally. That took forever. It's not like rare, but the veins only have like max 4 in. Like look at these two. Why am I finding a bunch now? I feel like that always happens. Okay, I'm done now. I swear. So since this is annoying to get, what's the best ratio? Obviously there's like 1 to 2, with a million things. And this is usually 1 to 3, but I can't be bothered. And the Thorncraft way is the best, I think? Yeah, but it is Thorncraft, so I don't want to do that. I think I'll just macerate it. That's 1 to 2. I also mined some iron. I was about to run out. There's the void crystal. We're just missing device frames, and we're going to need 3, because we want one for this. That's a lot of tin. 24. Alright, there we go. That was easy. This should be 2 more lots of machine frames. What did I miss? Oh, glass. Oops. Yay. 7 machine frames, and 1 device frame. That was relatively easy. So before I craft the machines, I do need a place to put them. This machine room is about full, so I need another building. Maybe over here? Just like a small one. There's cable literally right here, so I might make this the wall of the room, and the machines can go here, along this wall. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Because we're following the elevation of the land, I don't think I want to go upwards. It'll be way too high, off the ground. So I think I'll stay on this level, maybe even go down 1. I think I'll keep it on this level actually. I don't want every doorway to be up or down. Some need to go straight, so you can like see down corridors and stuff. So the room shall go up to here. And maybe out a little further, just so this isn't a giant flat wall. So I'll go up to about here. That should be cool. And I'll put a possible doorway here. Always add possible doorways. It's a good tip. There we go. Cool looking room. Not square. I'll do the outside too. We are left with like an even wall though. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe we move this one slightly closer. Yeah. There we go, much better. 7 long. We should probably have a window as well. Oh, I ran out of basalt. But there's the window. It's a very small one, but it should help a lot with the roominess. Is that a word? I don't know. 700. That's fine for now. And it's staircases on top. That's what I've been doing over here, and it looks nice. So I'll continue the trend. And floor and ceiling should be the same, so nice and easy. I should probably do the lamps first, before putting in the roof. Otherwise we might get a few mobs. Also I might put the tree right here. It seems like a very cool place for it. Okay, floor time. Tree can go right here, with a cool border. Okay, lighting. That works. So in goes the root. And now I can put in the window, and the room should be complete. I have realised I need a tree, and I don't know if a 5 tall spruce tree exists. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, as expected. Really, you don't fit? Even more space. Maybe we just have a skylight on this bit. It could look cool. Whoa! Very nice tree. You can fit underneath it as well. Yeah, I think I'll leave this part open and close it off like this. I like that. That's great. Okay, so very quickly I'll do the outside. It will be this design again. Wow, very cool. Okay, so now it's time to actually craft the machines. I think the first thing I want to do is 2 compactors and a gear working die. Then we can make the pulverizer, and these seem quite cheap. It's just kind of the machine frame that's expensive. Cool. This has changed by the way, but it's like fine. It's still 2 redstone. You just need to compress it. So 1, 2, easy peasy. And the gear working die. Lovely jubbly. I don't remember if you need a kit by default. On some packs you do. And power is right here. So compactor. Yeah, you do need a kit. So hardened one. Easy peasy. The next one isn't though. Lumium. And some sort of hardened glass. Which is after induction smelter. So I guess we're just doing hardened for now. I'll make 2. 1 for each. And this one can be for gears. So now we should be able to make the pulverizer. We're just missing the emerald gears, which needs the gear working die. You can't do it in the plate press. Whoa! That is so fast by default. I guess they buffed it. How fast is the plate one then? So we can actually use crates and stuff for batch crafting, because they have auto input. Yeah. This is great. I do love IC2. But the machines are so finicky. Thermal is just like so much better. So for the pulverizer, we just need another one of these, and 2 flint large plates, which is Tinker's stuff. Very strange. And there we go, pulverizer. This gives us a lot of byproducts, from a lot of things. Mainly ores. For example, 10% iridium, from platinum, straight up. The Thorncraft method is better, I think. But you can boost this, like a lot. It's also a lot more simple. Okay, so the next thing is rosin. We just need a fractionating still. And resin, which we can get passively from the arboreal extractor. Wood, copper, device frame, more gears, this thing. And this is easy too. Just some gears. And another one of this. I love this machine. It's so quick. There's one. And the other. Okay, so we can have up to 4 of these in the future. There we go. Resin. It doesn't need power. And I'll just pipe this into the fractionating still, unless there's another reason to have resin. I don't think there is. So I'll pipe under the floor over to here, maybe? I haven't got a better plan. Maybe we should move this to the front then. Or maybe you can just batchcraft it for now. I don't really want to pipe from here to here. I will do eventually, but right now it's not entirely needed. By the way, cheapest tanks is probably mechanism. They're 40 buckets too. So we'll put one over here. I'm hoping that gets resin. Yeah, there we go. And one over here for tree oil. And then we can just do this. Yay, rosin. It's 50%, so not the best. But this has been running for like 2 seconds, and we have like 2. So I'd say it's fine. Okay, so now we can make the induction smelter. We can do pretty much everything. We just need an induction furnace from IC2. So one more advanced casing. Not too bad. I'm hoping this is really fast as well. I'm fed up of using the smeltery. We do have a Nuclearcraft one, but it uses blocks for most things. And also uses like a million RF per tick. So I kind of hate it. Well, we can use this too. IC2 is truly dead. This is so much faster, with like 0 speed upgrades too. There we go. So now we're basically done. Fantastic. I'm really hoping this is fast. And with this we can also make slag, which is used for the thermal tank. And this is like the best tank by far. A basic one is 100 buckets. That is very good. We can also make steel in this too. 1 to 4 though. So a bit inefficient. But I can use coal coke for 1 to 1. How about I make some bronze instead? Oh, it's stupid. But it is fast. Without any upgrades as well. So I think I'll get a kit for this and probably the pulverizer. Both hardened. It's really easy. So just a little bit of Invar. And 2 bronze gears. Oh, I love fast machines. Awesome. Okay, so last machine I want is the fluid transposer. It's a bit strange. Bowls of water. 1 carpenter. That's easy at least. Black quartz large plates. That's like 16. Just in this craft. Then some Invar gears. And another one of this. Again. I think every machine needs one in the crafting recipe. I didn't realise. I should probably batch craft, but oh well. What? What is up with this? Oh, if I go too fast I spill it. Okay, that is quite funny. I didn't realise it was like that. There we go. Fluid transposer. I don't think this is needed right now, but it is good to have. Alright, cool. There's a lot of loot crates. Uncommon ones. So I might open them all. 9 of them. There's no way to combine these, by the way. I looked around, and because the common ones suck, I think it's best to just open them, not craft down. And you might be able to open them all with shift right click. Yeah, you can. Brilliant. Gauntlet of Far Reach, Free Runners, Reinforcement, Ring of Far Reach. I would use that, but it probably will eat all my mana. Slime Sling, Villager Market. Ooh, that might be interesting. Dislocator, Rod of the Molten Core. That's useful. I need that, I'm pretty sure. And Scuba Tank. Not the best, not the worst, but very interesting stuff. What's the Villager Market like? I don't understand. Okay, I think I'll take another break now. I'm not sure if we need any more thermal for a little bit, so maybe we'll look into Ender IO. It really doesn't seem that bad, so I think that's the plan. Good night. Okay, so Ender IO. I did kind of forget I need the Empowerer first, for the hardened cell frame, so I guess that's something we need to do. It doesn't really look that bad. The iron casing is one of the cheaper ones, and it's just a bunch of quartz after that. Reconstructed. Yeah, it looks simple. But we do need a place for this to go, so I think I'll do a little bit of building. I think I'll do a staircase upwards, and then the Empowerer. I'll see how that looks. Okay, so my plan is to have Empowerer here, and for the rest of the room I'm not really sure. I'll just wing it, it's fine. Okay, pretty simple room. I might even have another doorway. I love me some doorways. Maybe push this way a bit as well, so it's symmetrical. There we go. T-shaped room. And we can have a long window across here, so you can see the Empowerer. Okay, so planning this took quite a while, so I think I'll just go ahead and build it all. I'll cut together like a 10-second thing. Should be quite easy. It'll be very similar to this room. Okay, so here's the cool, awesome room. Very nice spot for the Empowerer. I love the window too. And more doorways. I haven't done the outside yet. I'll just do it off camera. Sometimes it is really annoying with this jetpack. You can't really place stuff mid-air. It's infuriating. But at least the inside is done. Okay, so now it's time to actually craft the Empowerer. and 4 display stands. Or secretly 5, because one is used in this craft. So 2 casing, double battery, and a bunch of aesthetic quartz. Seems easy. I still need to use this for wire, until advanced rocketry. It's quite annoying. Oh, the battery needs to be full. That's very odd. Well, we do have the mechanism cube, so that's quite easy. Okay, so only thing left is the display stands. So 5 advanced coils, and 15 aesthetic green, and 15 aesthetic normal. I don't know if we have enough quartz. Oh, yeah we do. It's a lot of it though. 30 blocks. So aesthetic green is chiseled, and aesthetic normal is normal. It's thundering. Bedtime. I'm running out of iron. Like very, very quickly. I have a bit more. Maybe I should go mining in between episodes. That's probably a good idea. Oh. Alright, I think that's it. Yay. There we go. 1 empowerer, 4 display stands. Ooh, rare. Oh, not again. They're so useless. One of those increases my storage on a piece of suit by 1%. Okay, so this goes in the center. And 4 of these around. And we just need power through the display stands. This doesn't need it. Luckily cables is like really, really cheap. So I think I'll go underneath the floor. Oh. Alright, cool. That was way easier than I thought. Power. Just patch up the floor. So we want to be making the machine chassis, which requires the hardened cell frame. Concrete, steel, invite gear, mechanism casing, and one of these, which is glowstone and machine frame. How much is that? Is that 5 glowstone? Compressed? I think so. And we do have one of these spare. Everything works out nicely. Yes, 400. Woohoo! Okay, so let's gather everything for this. Our first empowerment. Everything seems easy to be honest. This is the only expensive thing. Yeah. Yippee! That is everything. Now this will use 10 million RF. We're making about 2,000, or at least we can transfer that much. So this will take 5,000 ticks. How long is that? Is that a really long time? Oh. This is going to take about 4 minutes. 4 and a bit. Might as well get it started then. Alright, here goes nothing. Here goes literally nothing. What am I missing? Oh wait, I'm stupid. I've done this before, haven't I? How do I keep doing this? Now this is functional. Oh, I built it wrong. You probably guessed already. Okay, so actually get going now. Yay! That definitely won't be the last time I do that. Alright, sick. This will take 4 minutes. So why don't we gather everything else? It seems quite easy. So titanium alamide, as plates, lawmite blocks, and 2 infinity bimetal gears. That was easy. It's definitely not done yet. Ooh. Lol. Yeah, we should probably fix power somehow. Maybe delve into nuclearcraft with like a tiny little reactor. It is overhauled though. It's not default nuclearcraft, so it might be a little different. I'll figure it out. Oh, it finished. I was drinking tea. Yippee! Simple machine chassis. Awesome. Cool. So I think we'll do a little bit of Ender IO and then end the episode. Since I looked on the machines, and they're very, very cheap, other than the machine chassis, of course. There we go. We can already make the alloy smelter. I think the simple one's needed to make any sort of industrial machine because of the die blend. Yeah, So we need organic green, lapis, nether quartz, and organic black, which is made in the infuser, but still coal and slime. Or egg. Oh, but it's coal and pink slime, specifically. Also, why is it 50? That's such an annoying number. Also, it does give us another machine chassis. How nice. Otherwise we'll have to do more empowering. So next objective, industrial dye blend. I'll get to it. We do need clippings and trimmings. So we need a simple sag mill as well. Oh. There goes the other one. Oh well, I think it's needed. At least it's cheap. These are very ugly. They're also very slow, I'm pretty sure. You're meant to use the actual ones, not the simple ones. Also uranium-238. Do we have that? Oh, that's easy. This takes forever to warm up. Might as well get the clippings and trimmings. It's like any flower. Or leaves. Or just actual grass. And in the sag mill. Oh, never mind. It's blazingly quick. I wonder if that's just the recipe. Is this done yet? Yay. So organic black. Yippee. 30 left. That's so annoying. And we need 2 organic green. Which is these 3? Nether quartz and lapis. And we can make industrial dye blend. Awesome. No, we can't really make anything. I really could not be bothered making another machine chassis. So I think I'll just end the episode. I'm pretty happy with this one. Lots of progress made. Technologically. So I'm really not sure what we're doing next. I guess we'll find out. Maybe more technology? Maybe more magic? We will see. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.